Welcome everybody here to Indianapolis NBC Sports Live coverage of the Netflix or the nationwide Sportsman series. Still trying to get used to that name change. John Gilbert, the most ever Nationals winner, is on the pole, and it is Daniel Huffman. Then it is 39 David Diaz, Ryan Swan, Ash Curtis, Patrick Stewart. It's Patrick, yeah. And it's Cole Denver, Eric Rodriguez, the rookies. And it's Morgan McPherson and Mitchell Carter as the green flag is out. In one of the earlier starts of the season, these cars get to drop them down into turn number one. And there's a crash between Sam Curtis and Andrew Davis. As Gilbert has got the point right now that Daniel Huffman make a pass into turn three. Got his nose in there. Coming off the corner there. Looks like another crash. Another crash has happened into three, and this one's a big one. Yeah, cars flying everywhere. Don't know what has happened. We are going to try to take a quick look at what has brought out the caution. The first one was two cars crashing. I don't know what the second one was. As you can see, it's way on up here. Looks like the 2, the 16, and the 1. And it looks like the 29 gets into the bumper, the 16, and he shoots him in there, and it's 4 wide. And 4 wide does not work. And this track just becomes a giant roadblock. And then 42 and a 12 had an issue. 43. Into 1, let's see what happens. Looks like the 43 got a run, shot down, and didn't know the 11 was there. And the 11 was like, yeah, you know what, guys, you kind of deserve that one. Well, he didn't mean for Davis to get in, but the 43, but he said, yeah, you kind of deserve that one. For that straight shot, but right now, everybody is still on the racetrack. We got a lot of cars with damage coming into pit road, though. A ton of cars. I mean, it's really bad for these guys. I mean, it's always bad to see cars have bad starts to the season. Especially a guy like DJ Curtis back there, who's not ran great all season. Did run great at Auto Club. Did run great. Missed the Mud Summer National and has now been involved in a crash here. And is out of the race here at Indy. Tanner Guns and Stephen Pollard are also to the garage area with heavy damage. The 31 has a broken spindle, and the 84 has a busted radiator. As we're getting ready to come to the green flag. They dropped the green flag really early here to give these cars sort of like that IndyCar launch, that straight shot, where they can just shoot out of a canyon. Watch, as soon as that pace car goes, watch him go. Pace car's gone, green. And Gilbert got a great start. So happened to Joshua Sasuli, as he's missing his hood. It's from about 28th on back. It's bad damaged. Thought I heard some beating and banging back here. Last week's winner right there, Brandon Guns, sitting back here in 21st. That's not where you want to be sitting after you win your first race of the season. You want to be back up near the front as Ryan Swan is trying to run down Sean Gilbert. It's a battle between two Roush Fords. Right now, Daniel Huffman sitting third, going to have a battle from Ash Curtis. There's David Diaz sitting back there behind him. See what gives it? These cars are battling. Ryan Swan going to get to the front. Can he battle his teammate? That's the question. We really didn't see a lot of battling last season for the lead. It was more battling for the mid-pack. Right now, Ryan Swan's trying to get the nose in there. Trying to edge out his teammate. Right now, Ash Curtis has now gotten by the 66. Can Ash Curtis run these two down? Oh, Daniel Huffman going to make it another battle. David Diaz just going to follow suit. And that 6 has got a big run now. Probably the best run the 6 has gotten out of 4. It still just doesn't have enough momentum to drive it in there on his teammate. See, back here in the mid-pack, it's easier to make passes. Because, I mean, there's clean air, there's dirty air, there's just air moving. You see how the 5 can just lay right there on the 84's front nose, knowing that he can get by. The 6 up here cannot. And that 6 is now to the door. The 17. He just has to get off this corner way better than his teammate. Does that. Drives it down into 1. Now he can use the whole wake effect of the draft. Gets it. Can he dive it under his teammate? No, he cannot. Gilbert, winner of the Mud Summer Nationals. Eric Rodriguez making a pass back there, shooting by Patrick Stewart and the other Roush Wood Brothers Racing Ford. And this 6 is tucked under the back bumper of his teammate. With a bump coming to hand as we're getting halfway to the finish. Look, he is super tucked up. Gilbert might have that straight line pull though, but coming now, this is the closest the 6 of Swan has been to his teammate. Diving it in there. Gilbert's just going to cut the nose off like that. Ryan Swan might get the nose under him one time, and it might be a big wreck. I'm surprised Swan has not drove it up there and tried to wreck him, as now Daniel Huffman has caught. Here comes the battle for the lead. Swan to the inside. Gilbert on the outside into turn 3. They're door to door. And Swan's going to make the pass. New leader Ryan Swan. And Daniel Huffman just going to slide through and take second. Down the long front straightaway. Actually, I'll take that back. Gilbert's got a way better car down the front straightaway. David Diaz, though, going to drive it under Huffman, and he's going to make that pass very cleanly. Diaz now using a lot of power in that Haas Chevrolet from front full throttle. Diaz last season, who drove the 44 that Bobo Belinsky is driving way back here in the back of the pack. Wherever that 44 car is, it's way back here. There it is. He said he didn't feel like he had the power. He had to really overdrive the car. He had to use his talent to make that car better. This season, he says he's got a car that he feels maybe is good enough that can get him a championship into turn 1. Does he make the move on Gilbert? No, he doesn't. Davis to pit road in the 12. More than likely going to end his day today after a great second place finish. Diaz does have a way faster car than Gilbert. I think John Gilbert wants to maybe make it a Roush 1-2. Our car's coming to pit road. No. You see how that 17 gets a way better run. It's the 12. Actually, a lot of the back of the pack has come in. Maybe an early stretch, but maybe some of these guys might be able to do something to help their advantage to get up here and try to win the Brickyard 100. A Swan right now is pulling away. Diaz trying to get by. Looks like Alan Matthews. No, that's not. That's Huffman still. There's Diaz. Diaz going to pit road, though. He has to get down, whoa down, whoa down, whoa down, whoa down. And Eric Rodriguez, the Wood Brothers Roush Ford, is going to stay out on the lead. His first ever Sportsman lap. Isaac Jekyll also staying out. Another lap. So all these cars are going to come in, make some big adjustments. And the 56 and the 16 have gotten out in front of the 21, so they're not going to be a lap down. The 21 is going to have to pit this time. The 29, all these other cars back here, they're all going to still be more than likely one down. The 21 now is coming to pit road. I don't know about the 40. The 40 is also marching down to pit road. Marching to pit lane. I do not know who's going to be the leader of this race. These guys crossing the line up here. It's not going to be those guys. I know Fuller and Fitzwater did make a big gamble, and look at their gamble. It's going to pay off. Eric Rodriguez, and I think the caution is out. Caution is out. Eric Rodriguez is the leader of the race. Isaac Jekyll is second. And that might end the race. Two rookies are going to finish 1-2. The Wood brothers are dancing on pit road because they know right now they're sitting P1 on the board. And the 6 is now flying by the pace car. Eric Rodriguez knows he's now the official leader. He's going to come around and take the white flag, or the yellow flag, in the lead. And then it's going to be Isaac Jekyll in second. And then it's everybody else. So a big gamble from the Wood brothers. Look at all these cars that are damaged also with a big gamble. The pace car is going to already take another lap off of this race. So this race is more than likely not going to get back green. Ew, that Camaro pace car is ugly. But yeah, this race is not going to get back green. And Eric Rodriguez in his rookie season is going to win a nationwide sportsman race in a second race. The youngest and earliest winner of the series is going to win the race. As Nationwide has stated, they don't want green white checkers in the series no more after all the cars that got tore up for no reason racing green white checkers. See, a pit stop's happened. What happened to the 84? This is what brought the caution out. Oh, Gary May just got into it. And Gary just drives it in the back of Steve Pollard and just turned him. And Steve Pollard's just going to slide up a racetrack. He's going to hit the wall pretty hard. But it looks like there's more smoke on up earlier in the corner. And that's John Gilbert. The caution is out for actually John Gilbert. And Gilbert got turned by Brendan Fuller. Same way, just turned him. But then the 84 gets involved in a turn. You hear the 84? 84 hit the wall a ton. But the gamble by the Wood Brothers and Guns Motorsports here, two teams that are running supposed to be part-time schedules because of sponsorships, are now going to finish 1-2. We're going to go back and look. Watch Eric Rodriguez's team. I think Isaac's team also played a great strategy. Watch, Eric Rodriguez has already crossed the line in the lead, so he's taken lap 16. He's already a lap ahead of everybody because he is in the pit now. Isaac is not technically, but watch Isaac's car come across, crosses the line. There's the caution already out, so that puts Isaac second. Eric is in first because Eric already crossed the line. Isaac then crosses, and then right here comes Ryan Swan to take third spot. So out of pit road right now, Eric Rodriguez and Isaac Jaco look like the two guys that made the best call. As this race is more than likely going to be over. There's no way they're going to give him a one-lap dash. And they're not. Race is over. Eric Rodriguez is going to go home a Brickyard 100 champion in a season where this team was told that, yeah, you guys are only going to be a part-time team unless we get full-time sponsorship from Motorcraft. Isaac Jago said, you know what? Guns Motorsports, I want to drive that car, but it's going to be part-time because we don't have sponsorship. Now, with that first and second place finish, those sponsors are staying. Eric Rodriguez, Isaac Jacob, welcome to the Nationwide Sportsman Series full-time. Eric Rodriguez, congratulations on your win in the Brickyard 100. And you know that man in there is going ecstatic. A Rookie of the Year contender. Just won his first race after missing the Mud Summer Nationals. Does this put him in championship contention? We'll see. Official results. Eric Rodriguez, Isaac Jacob, Brian Swan, Daniel Huffman, Ash Curtis, David Diaz, Brendan Fuller, Zachary Fitzwater, Kelly Boston, Mitchell Carter, Rick Johnson, O'Neill Balvin, Chris Dodd, Andrew Plank, Patrick Stewart, Robert Farley, Luis Hernandez, JT Bryant, Andrew Davis, Tim Brooks Jr., Sam Curtis, Cole Denver, Bobo Beletsky, Joshua Sasuli, Cody Lomas, John Gilbert, Morgan McPherson, Gary May, Oriel Pollard, Emmanuel Harnett, Alex Wither, Brandon Guns, Zedek Price, Alan Matthews, Jonathan Fitzwater, Steve Pollard, Joey Murphy, Tanner Guns, Stephen Pollard, and DJ Curtis. So we will see you guys next week, which was supposed to be the road courses, but it looks like one of the road courses have backed out, so we're going to a different track. So thanks for watching, guys, and peace.